Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. All right, let's talk about Super Bowl 56, man. It was a great game. It came down to only 3 points, which is always good in the Super Bowl. Even though it got you, whoever you voting for, on the edge, it came down, man. Only 3 point game, man. It was a good game. And I have to take my hats off to the Los Angeles Rams and the NFC West, man. They have now taken over as the best team, not best division in the NFL. Yes, even over the AFC North. I see, look, I'm not biased. I just don't vote because that's where my Steelers are. All right? The NFC West is now officially beaten the Cincinnati Bengals, the best division in the NFL, and AFC is now second. They have taken the title. They are the kings, and the St. Louis, Los Angeles Rams are the king of kings right now. All right, the NFC West is the kings, and Los Angeles Rams are the kings of kings right now. And Los Angeles Rams, I said it, the defense just too intimidating for the Bengals to have come past them. The offense on the Rams played well, was good too, but it was the defense. The defense just is just too intimidating with the big names. Even if all the big names didn't get their part in and didn't do a lot, this still that quarterback and those receivers and the running backs, they're still thinking about those players, even if they're not having their best game. All them big names, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and all the other guys, of course. All right? But three big Hall of Fame names right there. All right? So I just knew that the Rams, I said this, I predicted that the Rams will win. I thought they would win because the defense is too good. Even with Jamar Chase, and I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how y'all voted. Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford is a better duo than Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. It's just not true. And here is why. The Bengals sort of reminded me of my Steelers on this play. On the 46-yard pass to Jamar Chase, when he caught it with one hand and completely burnt Jalen Ramsey, completely burned him and caught the ball with one hand. If the Bengals keep feeding Jamar Chase the ball right there, if Joe Burrow keeps feeding Jamar Chase the ball right there, the Bengals have a touchdown on that drive instead of a field goal. But I believe he didn't get targeted again on the rest of that drive after he just straight smoked Jalen Ramsey. Why not go back to him again? And just go back to him again. Even if Jalen Ramsey switched on the Higgins, then he should have called an audible and made it to where Jalen Ramsey has to watch Jamar Chase again, and they should have switched and just switched the play so he can go over there. All right, like they didn't give him the ball again. He already kind of I wouldn't say fear because Jalen Ramsey was still going to try to play hard, but he already let him know that he's not one of these receivers that he's going to just completely shut down off that big pass and catch right there, okay? And they don't attempt to give him the ball again. Right there, if the Bengals tie that up 7-7 right there, that game turns out completely different. And maybe the Bengals win this game. That changed everything. And this is why I say that the receiver is the hardest position. Quarterback is the most important, but receiver is the hardest position to play. Because once you do that to a defense, which is hard to do, once you make a play like that, it is hard for a defense to to keep up with you. It's you get into their heads. But once you don't keep getting fed as the receiver or you drop the pass, it's the hardest to play out there mentally, physically. It's the hardest position to play out there because you can't mess up. The receiver cannot mess up. Now, he didn't mess up because he didn't get targeted again, I believe, on that drive. But they messed up by not doing that. The Bengals messed up by not doing that, okay? And them not giving Jamar Chase the ball on that drive messed up the whole Super Bowl for them. Not trying to go in circles here, but I truly believe that was the reason that the Bengals lost this game. Just like when I said the reason that the Steelers lost against the Chiefs, even though Chiefs was the better team up to here, the Steelers lose that game because they gave the Chiefs confidence again after Deontay Johnson dropped 2 passes. They lost all respect even after TJ Watt's touchdown, and they remember, wait a minute, their defense is really good, but we're going to crush their offense so bad that their defense ain't going to be able to do nothing because they got to come out on the field every minute because Steelers can't even get a first down. Okay? So when it plays like that happen with the receiver, when stuff like that happens with the receivers, everything else on the offense shuts down. It don't matter how good the running back is, nothing. How good the offensive line is, the quarterback is, nothing. Once they shut down the receiver or he's not getting the ball, nothing else on the offense moves. And that's what happened with the Bengals. And plus the fact that, of course, again, Matthew Stafford, he didn't play super well, but he played good enough to win. Had the winning drive, sorta. Had the winning drive, man. And I'll say this before I go. Sean McVay saying he doesn't know why Matthew Stafford has the golden jacket. Him saying that just makes it look like that Matthew Stafford doesn't deserve it. Why even bring that up? Matthew Stafford, clearly a Hall of Famer, puts up some of the biggest stats. Was just 0-3 on the Lions. Came and went undefeated in his playoff run with the Rams. Now, does that mean he is a top 10 greatest of all time? No. Top 20? No. Top 30? No. All right, but he will be in the Hall of Fame with his stats and just winning the Super Bowl. Now, if he does this again and he ends up getting 2 Super Bowl with the Rams, Matthew Stafford is better than Aaron Rodgers. I'll tell you that. Matthew Stafford is better than Drew Brees. I'll tell you that. If he gets another Super Bowl, he's better than those guys. I'll tell you that. All right. But if this is the only time this happens because he got such a good defensive players, such good defense side of the ball, and, next year or the year after they're mediocre because Aaron Donald gets hurt or something, Jalen Ramsey gets hurt or something, and he just does mediocre for the team and that defense doesn't carry him, okay, then maybe not better than those guys, but still a Hall of Famer. All right, let me know what y'all think, though. Do y'all agree that that one play changed the situation? Because to me, in football and in a lot of things, it's all about momentum. I know this from playing. Not professional, of course, any sports, but from playing sports that I did play and from playing video games. That might sound crazy to you, but from playing video games, if you're online playing, once your team, whatever team gets that momentum, it might not be one person that they put fear into, but the rest of the team might fear, and they'll just keep pushing and pushing at them. And that's what the Bengals failed to do when they made that big play to Jamar Chase and then didn't give him the ball once again. They do that, they're like, oh man, this dude's gonna be doing this to us all night. And then he opens up the door for Tyler Boyd to start going crazy and Higgins to start going crazy and Nixon to start going crazy also. All right, so let me know what y'all think, man. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Like, subscribe, get in the comment section. I'll get back with y'all. Peace.